Man, it was a wild weekend at the box office. We had one battle after another. We had Gabby's Dollhouse, Strangers Chapter 2, the second weekend of Him and A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, and I'm going to break down everything that you need to know about this weekend's box office. So, the big talk about this weekend is PTA and Leonardo DiCaprio's new film, One Battle After Another. It was distributed by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has had 8 movies in a row, which has made $40 million or more in its opening weekend. One Battle After Another unfortunately broke that streak, only making around $22 million, despite all the amazing reviews that it's had. Warner Brothers is also reporting that this movie cost $130 million. However, other reports are saying it's upwards of $145, and they put about $70 million into marketing, meaning that they need to make at least $300 million to break even on this film. One Battle After Another is a great film. However, it doesn't have the global success that people were expecting from it. Leonardo DiCaprio is an international star. However, this film is based purely on US topics, which just hasn't hit and resonated with an international market. This film is also doing really well in the coastal areas of the US, but not really for Midland, the United States. But some great news for theaters is that this film is doing really well in larger formats like IMAX and Dolby Cinemas. Then we got Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. The show apparently has 11 seasons. They're making a 12th in November, and it only came out in 2021, which is, that's insane. And it's also reportedly the highest watched original streaming show according to Nielsen this year. So, a movie was reportedly about to make around $25 million. However, this only made 13. This is kind of odd because right now there's no children's content in theaters. The last film for kids was arguably Bad Guys 2, which came out in early August. So it's odd that this wouldn't do well. It's still going to make back its money. I think this had about a $40 million budget. Then we have The Strangers Chapter 2. Now, the crazy thing about this movie is, first of all, it only made $6.9 million. But they filmed all 3 movies in this trilogy in a row. People didn't like the first one, but they'd already filmed the second one, so they had to come out with it. People aren't loving the second one either. So we're going to get the third one, no matter what. But I'm thinking that it might be put on streaming instead of put into theaters just because of the cost of that, but I guess we'll have to see. The Conjuring has also continued to do really well. It was 4th this weekend, made about $7 million. But this is going on digital next week, so I assume that we're going to see a much bigger drop-off. Then we had 2, absolute horrible drop-offs. Him had about a 71% drop-off, and A Big Bold Beautiful Journey had about a 63% drop-off. Next weekend, we got Smashing Machine, which I'm most excited for. I think Taylor Swift is coming back to theaters. We also got Good Boy and Bone Lake. My review for Bone Lake is already up. But I think One Battle After Another is going to continue to do really well at the box office. I think word of mouth will help to get this film, hopefully, to profitability like Sinners did, but we'll have to see. Let me know in the comments down below what you watched last weekend and what you think about all this. And of course, make sure to follow and subscribe to Stewie Reviews because I have so much more content coming your way. And I'm also doing this every week. I'm sorry.